Under this chapter, you are going to study one is called quartile deviation, second is standard deviation. Square root of the deviation is called standard deviation. I took 60 as a standard number. How much 4? 4 more, 8 more, 12 more. What's the formula? Sigma d square divided by n minus sigma d divided by n whole square into c. I am Dr. B.S. Subramania, called by name Dr. B.S.S., Professor in Commerce and Management, Vidyashram First Aid College, Mysore. Today, we are going to Statistics for Management for BBA 5th semester. You are going to deal measure of dispersion. So far in the first unit, you got central tendency where you are studying mean, median and mode, whereas here measure of dispersion. What is measure of dispersion? Variation of a number. Variation of a number is called dispersion. Under this chapter, you are going to study one is called quartile deviation, second is standard deviation for individual number and continuous number. Then you have to study coefficient of variation and skewness. There are two methods. One is Boole skewness and Karl Pearson skewness. So what are this chapter contains? What are the items are? One is quartile deviation, second is standard deviation, number 3 coefficient of variation. Dispersion means variation of a number. Then you have got a skewness. There are two methods of skewness. One is Boole skewness, another Karl Pearson skewness. Today, we are going to deal about the standard deviation. What is standard deviation? Deviation of a number is called standard deviation. You got one number. You take the deviation from that number, we call as stand. You fix one standard for a number, take the deviation from that number, it is called standard deviation. Square root of that number we consider as a standard deviation. So I am going to explain the formula, how to take the deviation also. How to take the deviation? No? You select one number, from that number you select. You select the 10, the next number is 12. How much increase? 2. You select 10, the next number is 8. How much reduce? 2 means minus 2. More, plus, less, minus you are going to say. So standard deviation, select one number as a standard, from that you take the deviation. So some of the writer take the mean as an average, from that they will take the deviation. Some of the authors say, some of the writers say, assume as one number, take the deviation. Depends upon. And I am going to explain the formula, how it has been taken, deviation will be taken from. We will go for individual number, means single unit. Standard deviation is also called as square root of the deviation. Square root of the deviation is called standard deviation. Any square root of the deviation is called standard deviation. This is standard deviation method. We go for individual number, single number. Sigma d square, take the deviation and make the square. N is equal to number of items. Sigma d means whatever the deviation take, add the figure, divide the number of items. C is called class interval. We must be very careful about the C. The difference should be equal. 10, 12, 14, 16, then only we can say 2. If it is 10, 12, 20, don't take the C as a class interval. What is D? Deviation of a number, that is a square. N is equal to number of terms. How many terms are there? Then sigma D. Sigma means summation, total. Sigma means nothing but summation. N is equal to number of terms. It is in the root. So that is why we say root of a given number, square root of a given number. Here C is equal to class interval. C is equal to class interval. We'll go to first problem. Slowly we'll go to first problem. So this is the number you are going. See that board? 58, 59, 60. Then it is gone to 66. Then 70, 75. So your class interval is not there. Here is okay. 58 is okay. 59 is okay. 60 is okay. But it should be 61. But it is gone to 66, then 70, 75. So don't take the C as a class interval. So we'll move on. How to solve this problem? I'm going to. So you have got a number now. 58, 59, 60, 66, 70, 75. How many items, how many terms are there? There are 6 terms are there. So you take the deviation. I assume 58 as a 0. This is a base. Standard I fix. That number as a standard I fix. As an assume 58 is your standard. Then how much more? 1 more from 58. 60 means how much more? 2 more from 58. 66, how much more? 8 more. 70, how much more? 12 more. Then 58, 75, how much more? 17 more. Which is the base? 58 is the standard we say. From that, you are taking 1 by 1. So totally sigma summation will come how much? 40. Square the summation, square the D. So the square of this D. 0 is 0, 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 8 square is 64, 12 square is 144, 17 square is 289. First find out the D, the total is 40. Square 1 by 1, 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 8 square is 64, 12 square is 144, 17 square is 289. If we add the figure, the summation is equal to 502. 1 plus 4, 5, plus 4, 9, 13, 22, 2 plus 6, 8, 12, 20, 2 carry, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 2, 5. Here you add 1 plus 2, 3, 11, 13, 20, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 40. How have I taken? I taken 58 as a base. 58 as a base. Assumed as 0. 59, how much more? 1 more. 60, how much more? 2 more. 66, how much more? 8 more. 70, how much more? 12 more. 75, 17 more. Totally it will equal to 40. Now we'll apply the formula. What's your formula? This represent. If you represent, this is called standard deviation. Sigma d square divided by n minus sigma d divided by n square into c. C does not come, it's a variation number. What is your sigma d square? 502 divided by 6 minus 40 divided by 6. 502 divided by 6 will come 83.67. 40 divided by 60 is 6.67 whole square. Now, square of this number, 83.67 minus 6.67 whole square, it will come 44.48. From this number, deduct 44.8, you got 39.19. Root of 39.1 is 6.26. That is the answer. I think you understand. First, what's the steps to be followed here? I took 58 as a standard, 0. 59, 1 more. 60, 2 more. 66, 8 more. 70, 12 more. 75, 17 more. Total how much will come? 40. Square of this number. 1 square is 1. 2 square is 4. 8 square is 64. 12 square is 144. 17 square is 289. Add the figure. Sigma d is 40. Then sigma d square is 502. Then apply the formula. This is represented as a standard deviation. That figure, standard deviation, sigma d square divided by n minus sigma d divided by n whole square is c. C is not there. Class interval is not equal. That's why we have not taken the c. It is 502 divided by 6 minus 40 divided by 6 whole square. It is 83.67. 40 divided by 6.67 whole square. This is 83.67. 6.67 comes to 44.48. If we deduct from this figure, it is 39.19. Root of this, 6.26. Easier way of correcting. Slowly you have to do. You take the deviation from the standard and slowly you apply. You see the formula? Just see the formula. Understand? We'll go slowly in the next problem. Here next problem, see that 65, 70, 50, 55. So there is a variation. There is a variation in the number. Here, how much you got? 65, 70, 50, 55. What is the first number? You can take. What is the first number? Here you take x. What is the first number? 65. What is the second number? 70. Right. What is first number? 65. What is second number? 70. What is the third number? 50. What's the fourth number? 55. What's the next number? 60. How many terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So n is equal to 5. Take the deviation, d. Any number if you want, you can take. I take 65 as a 0. 70, how much more? 5 more. 50, how much come down? Minus 50, 15. Then 55, how much come down? This is 0, 10. This is minus. 60, how much come down? 5. Add the figure. This is 15 plus 10, 25, 30. 5 means minus 25. Then d square. This is d square. This is 0. This is 25. So 15 into 15, we multiply. Minus into minus become 50. Plus 15 into 15. Work out. Plus 2, 25. 10 into 10, 100. 5 into 5, 25. Add the figure. 5 plus 5, 10 plus 5, 15. 1 plus 2, 3 plus 2, 5 plus 2, 7. 2 plus 1, 3, 375. I will repeat. 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 5, 15. 1 plus 2, 3, 5, 7. 2 plus 1, 3. This is sigma d square. This is sigma d. So this is sigma d. This is sigma d square. We will go to formula. Standard deviation. Standard deviation is equal to root of sigma d square divided by n minus sigma d divided by n whole square. What's the formula? Sigma d square divided by n minus sigma d divided by n whole square. We'll apply slowly. What is your sigma d square? See that. You see the problem? What is your sigma d square? 375. 375. Minus. What is sigma d? Minus 25. Minus 25 whole square. This is by n. N is how many items are there? See that? 5 divided by 5. This is 375 divided by 5 minus 25 divided by 5 whole square. Whole square. Your class interval is not uniform. That's why I have not taken C is there. Now 375 divided by 5. 375 divided by 5 is equal to 75. This is, we can write, this is equal to 75. Minus 25 divided by 5, it is minus 5 whole square. 5 5s are 25. Then root of this 75 minus 5 5s are positive 25. Deduct root of that. 5 minus 5 is 0. It is 50. Root of 50. We find out what's the root of 50 is there. 50 root 7.07. 7.07. What is this? Standard deviation. Or we can represent this. I think you understand. Sigma d square divided by n minus sigma d divided by n whole square. Full. 375 divided by 5 minus 25 divided by 5 whole square. Then it is 375 divided by 5 is 75. Minus is there. 25 by 5. 5 5s are 25. 5 whole square. 75 minus 25 is 50. Root of 50 is 7.07. Easy way of calculating. You can assume any figure. Don't worry, it may be minus figure or figure. Better to take the lowest one, so all the plus figure will come. We'll go to next problem now. What's the next problem? 60, 64, 68, 72, 76. See, so what's the difference? You can find all are equal. No, 60 to 64, how much difference? 4. 64 to 68, how much difference? 4. 68 to 72, how much difference is 4? 72 to 76, how much difference is 4? 80, how much difference is 4? So your class interval is 4. So we'll solve the problem slowly. Here, x. What is the first number? 60. What's the next second number? 64. What is the next number? 60, 60, 64, 68, 72. What is the next number? See that? 76, 80. How much difference will come? 4 will come now. 60, 64, 68, 72, 76, 80. Now, take the deviation. 60 as a 0, assume. 60, your standard number as 60. How much more? 4 more, plus 4. How much more? 8 more. What is the first one? How much more? 4 more. How much more? 8 more. Here, 12 more. Then 76, 16 more. 80, 20 more. Add the figure. What's your base figure? 60. 64, how much more? 4. 8, 8 more. 72, 12 more. 76, 16 more. 80, 20 more. Add the figure. 4 plus 8, 12. 12 plus 2, 14. 6. 6 plus 2, 8, 16, 20. 2 carry 2, 1 plus 3, 4. 3, 4, 6, 60. So 12, 8, 20, 24, 30, 40 to 60. What is this is called? Sigma D. What is this is called? Sigma D. Then D square. 0, 4 square is 16, 8 square is 64, 12 square is 144, 16 square is 16 into 16. 16 into 16, it will come 256. 20 into 20 will come 400. Add the figure. 6, 4, 10, 14, 20. 2 carrying, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 6, 9, 13, 18. 1 carry, 1 plus 1, 2, 4, 8, 880. So, we'll check once again. It is 16 plus 64 plus 144 plus 256 plus 400 is equal to 880. What is 880? Sigma D square. 880 sigma D square. I think you follow the D, you follow the D square. We'll apply the formula now. Standard deviation is equal to root of sigma D square divided by n minus sigma D divided by n whole square into C. If the intervals are equal, then only you can write the C. So, we'll go with one. What is sigma D square? 880 root of 880. What is sigma D? 60. What is the number of terms? You see that? How many terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms are there. 6 whole square. 880 divided by 6. Root of that. I will repeat. See the terms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here 880 divided by 6 is 146.66 minus 60 divided by 6 is 10 whole square into class interval. Now, if you see that, how much difference will come? See that 4 is there, no? 60, 64, 68. Your class interval is 4 outside the root. Simplify this. Root of, simplify 146.66 minus 100. It is gone now. It will come 46.66 into 4. Remove the root. Remove that root. 46.66 root of that 6.83. It will come 6.83 multiplied by 4. 6.83 multiplied by 4. It will come 27.32. Now, why you have taken C? Class interval are equal. How much equal is there? 4. What is the step to follow? I will explain once again. I took 60 as a standard number. How much 4? 4 more, 8 more, 12 more, 16 more, 20 more. Add. It is 60. Square of this number, 4 square is 16, 8 is 64, 12 is 144, 16 is 256, 20 is 400. If you add the figure, it becomes 880. Well, apply the formula. Sigma d square divided by n, sigma d divided by n squared into c. 880 divided by 6 minus 60 divided by 60 whole square into 4. If you divide, it will come 146.66. 60 divided by 6 is 10 whole square into 4, 146.68. 10 square is 100. If you deduct 46.68, 4 outside the root of this 6.83 multiplied by 4, it will come 27.32. See the board once again. 880 divided by 6 minus 60 divided by 60 whole square. You have to write 4 outside the root. 880 divided by 6 is 146.66. 60 divided by 10 whole square. 146.66 minus 100. It is 46.66 into 4. Root of this is 6.83 multiplied by 4. It will come 27.32. I think easy of selection, easy going. No? C is called class interval. D is the deviation from a number. We'll move on to next problem. What's your next problem? 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So there is an interval of how much? 2 is there. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. X, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Difference of 2 is there, no? Then you take D as 8 as a base, 8 as a 0, lowest number. How much more? 2 more. How much more? 4 more. How much more? 6 more. How much more? 8 more. How much more? 10 more. Which is the base? 8 is the base. So increase 10 is increased by 2, 12 is increased by 4, 14 increased by 6, 16 increased by 8, 18 increased by 10. Add the figure. 2 plus 4, 6 plus 6, 12, 20 plus 10 is 30. So sigma D is equal to 30. Add the figure. Add the figure. 2 plus 4 is 6, 12, 20, 30. Square of this number. 0. 2 square is 4. 4 square is 16. 6 square is 36. 8 square is 64. 10 square is 100. 2 square 4. 4 square 16. 6 square 36. 8 square 64. 10 square is 100. Add the figure. Add the figure. 4 plus 6, 10. 16, 20. 2 carry. 2 plus 1, 3. 6, 12. 1. We'll repeat. 4 plus 6, 10. 16, 20. 2 carry. 2 plus 1, 3. 6, 12. 1 carry. 1 plus 1, 2. 220. What is 220? Sigma D square. So 16 plus 4, 20, 56, 60, 60, 120. This is 220 is there. So we'll move on to formula. It is 220, it is 30. Standard deviation is equal to root of sigma d square divided by n minus sigma d divided by n whole square into c. What's the formula? Sigma d square divided by n minus sigma d divided by n whole square into c. We'll slowly apply. What is your sigma d square? 220 divided by how many items are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Divided by 6 minus. What is your sigma d? 30 divided by 6 whole square. Your class interval is 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Difference of 2. Simplify this. 220. It is 220 divided by 6. 36.66 minus 30 divided by 6 is 5 whole square into 2. 36.66 minus 5 whole square. Simplify these. 36.66. This is 25 into 2. Deduct this. 36.66 minus 25. 11.66 into 2. Root of 11.66. 3.41. 3.41 into 2. Multiply this. 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8, 2. It is 6.82. 220 divided by 6 is 36.66. 30 divided by 5 is 5 whole square. Class interval is 2. 36.3. 5 square is 25. Deduct 11.66 into 2. Root of this is 3.41 into 2. It works out 6.82. Very easy to calculate. You must be careful. Your interval should be equal. Then only you can calculate. We have got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Intervals are equal. 1 is there now. X 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. X 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. See the 4? Up to 15 is there. How many times are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. N is 6. Number of item is 6. So take the deviation as 10 as a base. Standard number 0. How much more? 1 more, 2 more, 3 more, 4 more, 5 more. Which is the base? 10. 1 more, 2 more, 3 more, 4 more, 5 more. Add the number. 1 plus 2, 3. 3, 3 plus 6, 10, 15. Sigma D is 15. This is 1 plus 2, 3, 3, 3, 6, 10, 15. Square of this number. 0. 1 square is 1. 2 square is 4. 3 square is 9. 4 square 16. 25. Add the figure. 1 plus 4, 5. 9, 4, 1 plus 4, 5. 14, 20, 25. 2 carry. 2 plus 2, 4 plus 1, 5. It is 55. This is sigma D square. How it is? 1 plus 4, 5. 14, 20, 25. 2 plus 1, 5, 55 sigma. What is sigma D? 15. How many terms are there? 6. Apply. Standard deviation is equal to root of sigma D square divided by N. Sigma D square divided by minus sigma D divided by N whole square into C. What is the formula? Sigma D square divided by N. Sigma D divided by N into C. Apply now. Root of What is sigma d square? See that 55. Number of items 6. Then this is 6 minus, what is your sigma d? Is 15 divided by 6 whole square. Your class interval is 1. Now simplify this. 55 divided by 6. 55 divided by 6 is equal to 9.16 minus 15 divided by 6, that is 15 divided by 6, 2.5 whole square into 1. Then root of 9.16 minus 2.5 into 2.5 is equal to 6.25 into 1. Deduct root of 9.16 minus 6.25 is equal to 2.91 into 1. Root of 2.91, work out 1.7058 into 1 is nothing but 1.70. I think you understand. You fix the time. What I did was, I taken 10 as a standard 0, 1 more, 2 more, 3 more, 4 more, 5 more. Add the figure 15, 1 plus 2, 3, 6, 10, 15. Square of this number, 55. Sigma d square, sigma d. Application of formula, sigma d square divided by n, sigma d divided by n whole square into c. 55 divided by 6 minus 15 divided by 6 whole square into 1. 55 by 6 is nothing but 9.16. It is 2.5 whole square. Then next 9.16, 6.25 into 2. Deduct 2.91. Root of 2.1.70 multiplied by 1 is 1.7058. Simplify. You take the lowest number as a base. All will come practically positive number. So we have solved the individual number. What's the first step? You take the standard number, take the deviation of that number, then apply the formula. Standard deviation root of sigma d square divided by n minus sigma d divided by n whole square into c. If the c only come when the class interval are equal, unless c won't come, then you take the root sigma d square, n is equal to number of terms you say. So once you have got individual number, in the next session, we are going to take with the number and the frequency. Here only individual number. In the next session, we are going to discuss individual number with the frequency, then continuous series. I think you have followed this now. In the next session, we discuss with the individual number and frequency. Till then, goodbye. Meet you once again in the next class.